Alright, so in this lesson we're going to talk about how do you know if a graph is continuous or discontinuous. The objective today is that today I will be able to determine if a graph is continuous or discontinuous. One reminder, you do need to be taking notes during all of the lessons. Alright, take your notes. They're going to help you be able to look back on them. So when we do review times or some of your assignments will have old material on them, we'll bring it back just to make sure we remember everything. So it would be helpful if you have notes to help you do that, right? So make sure you are taking your notes every time there's a lesson, whether it's live or it's a video. Okay, so we'll start with continuous. So a graph is continuous if there's no gap or breaks or holes. No gaps, breaks, or holes. Basically, if you can trace it with your pencil and not have to pick it up, then it's continuous. So I'm going to give you some examples here. I'll draw 3 graphs to show you. So maybe something like this. So I can draw the whole thing without picking up my pencil. Or maybe it could be something like this. Or even, it doesn't even have to have arrows on the side. As long as you can go from one end to the other without picking up your pencil, then it's continuous. So no picking up your pencil. Discontinuous graphs are the opposite. So there is a gap or a break or a hole or something. Then it is discontinuous. Now there's 3 types of discontinuous graphs. One is called infinite, and then there's a jump, and then there's removable. I'm going to give you an example of each of those. An infinite graph would be something like our log parent function, where it's kind of split into 2 here, but they don't overlap here, right? So there's like a gap. This is all a huge gap. So anything with an asymptote is going to be an infinite graph. I'll put that here, asymptote. So that's an infinite graph. A jump graph is where you have part of a line started and then it stops and it picks up somewhere else. It kind of jumps and starts over somewhere else. So that's a jump graph. So it would be kind of like a gap, maybe. The last one is a removable. This is where your graph has a hole in it. So there's a hole here, like that. It could also be one like, I'll draw you one more example of removable. Maybe it does this, and it has another dot somewhere here. So these are both removable graphs. So a hole is removable. Jump is where the line's broken in 2 and you've got dots in the middle there. Infinite is where the gap is, you have these arrows. It's a jump where the gap has the points on it there. And that's it. It's not too hard of a concept. Remember, continuous graphs, you can draw the whole thing without picking up your pencil. Discontinuous is there's something's keeping you from being able to draw the whole graph without picking up your pencil. All right, so a hole or a jump or it's broken into 2 pieces like this. Right? There you go.